building tomorrow's leaders today.
All right, thank you so very much. I want to welcome you to your number one TV show, the... Thank you. Thank you. We're so grateful. The Orator is a special oratory competition among secondary school students. It is built to build up the confidence in them in public speaking, oratory skills, and the likes. What we believe is that as we do this, we become better amongst yourselves. Please put your hands together for yourself.
It's the orator.
All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's still there. Thank you so much. This is the time we have been waiting for, the result for the first stage of competition. I want to believe that you know that these guys have done wonderfully well. If so, please put those hands together for them. At the end of the first stage, now the judges in their wisdom have decided to grade them under certain criteria. We have 5 of them. The first one is dressing. The second one is elocution, their diction, pronunciations, and stuff like that. The third one is content. The fourth is visual aids, how well their PowerPoint presentation looks. If they have added 1 or 2 pictorial stuffs to drive home their point. And the last but not the least is stagecraft. How much they manage this space that was given to them. So that talks about their genuflexing, their attitude, and their poise. All right, so those things were used to grade them. All these were scaled upon a total score of 5 marks. However, the content is the only one that was scaled upon a total score of 10 marks. So in all, we have, if we have five grading scales, that makes it 55. The final score will be over 30. Please permit me. All right, so for contestant number 1, Standard High School Faith Adewoye, and I want to appeal to the audience that you please do appreciate them. It's not easy doing what they do.
It's the orator.
First Word Empowerment Network, a not-for-profit organization touching lives and making huge impacts through its different outreaches and intervention programs. Set up to reach out to communities, higher institutions, secondary schools, and villages, the First Word Empowerment Network is passionate about multiplying its impact by extending its operational frontiers beyond its current level of spread. Your partnership with the First Word Empowerment Network will make it possible to reach many more students across many more secondary schools and tertiary institutions. It will also make it possible to reach more villages and more hospitals in many states of Nigeria. Join hands. To be a partner, kindly call 234-802-830-7146 or send an email to the firstwordcenter@gmail.com.
It's the orator.
Thank you so much. We have under dressing, the appearance. Over 5. Faith Adewoye scored an average score of 3 marks. Thank you. And when we come to the issue of elocution, it scored over 5, an average score of 3.5 marks. Thank you. With regards to content, over 10 is scored 6 marks. Visual aids is called 4 over 5. The last but not the least, stagecraft, stage management and mannerism is called 2.7 marks. So overall, for Standard High School, represented by Faith Adewoyin, we have a total score of 19 marks. Thank you so much. Bravo, bravo. All right. From Tenderland International College, represented by Adenike Oloyede. For appearance and dressing, she scored over 5, an aggregate of 3.2 marks. All right. Elocution, she had 3 marks. When it came to the issue of content, she had 6.3 marks. Visual aid, she has 3.7 marks. Stagecraft, she had 2 marks. And she had an average score, a total score of 18.2 marks. Beautiful, thank you so much. Federal Girls College, Fatia Arogundade, appearance, she scored 4 marks. Elocution, she had 4.7 marks. Content, she had 7.3 marks. Visual aids, she had 4 marks. And the last but not the least in that category, which is stagecraft, she had 3.7 marks. If your mathematics is good, that gives us a total score of 23.7 marks. The last contestant, but not the least, from Origbo Community Unity Middle and High School, represented by Omawumi Abidoye. For her appearance, she had 3.7 marks. When it came to the issue of elocution, she had 3 marks. Content, she had 5.3 marks. Visual aid, we have 3.7 marks. Stagecraft, she had 2.7 marks. And in total, we had a total score of 18.3 marks. Would you please do me a favor? Put those hands together for the judges. Amazing work done by the judges. Thank you so much. That was profound. Thank you so much. At this point, we come to the end of the first stage. We move forward to the second stage, where each of our contestants comes up, try all they could to increase their score, try all they could to overtake, and if possible, recover her. All right, so we're gonna move to the second stage, where they come up 2 minutes, they marshal their points, do all they can, and try to come out on the top. So I want to say to all my contestants, a beautiful and a great job. One more time, those hands together for them. So I'm going to say to you guys, get up, prepare as you come up for the second stage. Straight away, we move to the second stage. And like we've always done, the first speaker, the first contestant, ever ready, agile, a man of faith, would you make welcome as he comes again to try to see what he can do to improve his faith. Now, welcome with me, Faith Adewoyin.
It's the orator.
All right. We have Faith Adewoyin back for the second and the final stage. Let's see how far it will go. Are you ready, Faith?
Yes.
All right. Best of luck.
Good day once again, everyone. My name is Adewoyin Faith. I'm the candidate of Standard High School. Agriculture as a source of employment to our great nation, Nigeria, in terms of fishery, poultry, agricultural extension workers, piggery, horticulturists, farm produce processing and packaging, warehousing, farm produce transportation, etc. Nigeria should build on those things so that they will help us to build more on our economical growth. Agriculture as a main source of food production. Agriculture has helped us to provide like rice, beans, which are nutritious to the body. And these have helped us so far by buying it, and these people who are selling it gain more income every day. And this is helping us to build on our economical growth. Agriculture has provided us with timber for production of books, furniture, and for constructions of houses, companies, and some other things. Every day we use books, and even we buy it every day. We use it. The pens, the pencils, and the chairs that we are using to sit in the schools. So, lastly, in conclusion, I want to say that with this full point, I let you know that agriculture has helped us so far in Nigeria's economic growth. Thanks.
Amazing work by Faith. So Faith, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love your presentation. Now we have our judges will make 1 or 2 comments about your performance. All right. So let's have our lady judge. What do you think about his presentation?
Thank you, Faith Adewoye from Standard High School, right? We appreciate you for your presentation. Are you scared?
He cannot. He's a man of faith.
All right. You have tried, and I know that subsequently you will do better. It's not easy to come here and then talk to people that you're just saying probably for the first time. But your slide, you could not really give us more. It was the same thing you repeated, just that you were able to explain further. I want you to improve more on subsequent presentation. Thank you.
All right, put your hands together for Faith. So, like we said, basically these are things to make us become better. All right. So Faith has done a beautiful job. By the time we have other people, the other judges will talk. One more time, a round of applause for Faith Adewoye. Thank you. You can go back to your seat. How many of you are feeling the heat? We're going to have the second contestant. She's going to come up, try to tidy up what she has done earlier on, and try to make the best of the opportunity we are providing her to come up for the second time. So for representing Tenderland International School College, we have Adenike Oloyede again.
It's the orator.
All right, we have Adenike Oloyede for the last segment of our presentation. Are you ready, Nike? All right, I wish you got to be.
Good morning to you all once again. My name is Oloyede Adenike from Tenderland International College. In addition to all my points, agriculture has been the major state of Nigeria from the immemorial, in which Nigeria has neglected and shifted to crude oil, which is still affecting us up to date. I have a question. Yoruba adage says, "Ki agbado to daye, nkan kan ladìẹ ń jẹ." This means before venturing into crude oil, agriculture has been the backbone of economy. This was glaring seen across the country as there was provisions of jobs for youth, economic buoyance, reductions of poverty, and a lot more. Unlike nowadays, that people are suffering due to inability to provide or secure jobs for the youth after graduating from higher institutions of learning. If we can shift our attention to agriculture in this country, we surely experience economic buoyance, kneel down, and there will be better life for both citizens and our leaders. The major benefit of agriculture to all citizens is the availability of qualities and adequate cheap food for all. When our government have interest in agriculture and promote it. There will be good food for all, and the issues of malnutrition will be solved. And poverty rates will also be tackled. And also, agriculture provides food for human race and raw materials for industries. Provisions, food and development are two terms that can never be divorced. Thanks.
All right, a round of applause for Adenike. All right, can we step back a bit? All right, now one of our judges will make a comment about your presentation. That was a great one. All right, sir. Our celebrity judge, Dr. Ayotunde, what do you feel about presentation?
Yeah, Adenike Oloyede, you have tried so well. I so much love your presentation. But despite all this acronym, the only thing that I want you to put more attention to next time you have this opportunity is in the area of the stage craft, what they term the stage craft. Yeah, it is always good not to just be stagnant in a place when you are doing your presentation, but at the same time you have to be mindful of your stepping. Your steppings, I call it I say wrong footing. You make too much of a noise with your moving around. Yeah, fine, you have to move around. You don't have to just stand on a point. But at the same time, you're stepping. And again, I don't know when it comes to your turn, what do you call that? The pointer seems refuse to work. So maybe you have to master that again. Yeah, you have a very good PowerPoint. The pictorial thing is okay. That I will want to pass to one of the other contestants. Yeah, but when you have such, you try to speak to what you have in the slides. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'll take one more. Thank you. I'll take one more comment from the last judge before we move on. What is there in the next 5-10 seconds you want to chip in?
Well, what I have for you is basically avoid repetition. You've given some valid points. Move on from there. Sometimes when some things that you have planned don't really work out as supposed, because is your craft, is a product you are selling to us. You are passing a message across. And I believe you have been duly informed before now. If truly this presentation is yours, you have everything within you to deliver it. So whether the clicker works or not, you should still deliver. Then there is what we call, like our guest judge just mentioned, I call it an attitude. You don't. It's a lackadaisical attitude displayed on the stage. Your presentation must carry a personality. You know, there's what we call perception. When I see you and your presentation and they don't align, you know what? It passes a down tone to me as a person. I'm just critically speaking, giving you my own point. So I will encourage you next time to do what? To watch that area. God bless you.
All right, I believe we know all these are meant for us to be better people, right? Put your hands here for Adenike Oloyede. Thank you so much, Adenike. That was a profound presentation. Amazing slides and visual art. We are very, very grateful for that. Now, to the next contestant, all the way from Federal Government Girls College. Can we please have Fatiha Arogun Daddy?
It's the orator.
Be seen, be heard, engage your audience and bring that event to life with Stretch Audio Visuals.
At Stretch Audio Visuals, we provide state-of-the-art projection screens, giant LED screens, lighting, and public address systems for indoor and outdoor events. For more than 9 years, we've partnered with different brands and organizations to organize successful events, and we've won several awards. Let's provide you full professional support with our advanced audiovisual technologies and rare industry knowledge.
Talk to us today. Call 080-283-07146 or send us an email on stretchinter@gmail.com.
Visit our office, 7 Medical Road, off Obafemi Awolowo Way, Ikeja, Lagos. Website www.stretchaudiovisuals.com.
Stretch Audiovisuals. Service beyond expectation.
It's the orator.
All right, welcome Fatia. Are you ready for the second round? Yes. All right, in the next 2 minutes, you try to tidy up our points and try to up a game. I wish you the best of luck.
Good day once again. Good day once again. When agriculture was discovered, little did Nigerians know that agriculture was going to take Nigeria, the giant of Africa, to our El Dorado. Agriculture in its entirety has helped in the growth and development of Nigeria's economy. As at today in the news, just because of the attack on Saudi Arabia, all its $71.75, the peak it has reached since its fall in the third quarter of 2014. Do we continue to rely on crude oil for the growth and development of our agricultural sector? Crude oil has caused recession in the country. Crude oil has been a deterrent to the growth and development of Nigeria's economy. It means that if we depend on crude oil at this stage, Nigeria will be stagnant, the growth and development of our economy would remain stagnant, or the growth of our economy will remain stagnant, or the growth of our economy would remain stagnant. Agriculture has contributed to Nigeria's economy in so many ways. I have explained employment generation before. I would like to talk of source of foreign exchange earnings. Agriculture, the produce gotten from agriculture can be exported to other countries for sale. And doing this, I believe that money will be gotten by exporting agricultural produce outside, and with this, it serves as a source of foreign exchange earnings. Nigeria is going places because of agriculture. Nigeria is now one of the 10 producers of agricultural produce in the nation. Let's take a look at the northern part of Nigeria where we have surplus groundnut produce. We notice that the agriculture has done much more to our economy by the production of groundnuts in Kano State precisely. I believe that agriculture
That's okay. Thank you so much, Fatia. Thank you so much. All right. We really wanted to push the agriculture into us. All right. Thank you so much. Miss Ogulusi, what do you think?
Thank you, Fatia. That's right. You have given us a wonderful presentation, and you were really smart, but you were not able to manage your time properly. I want you to work on that. You have a timer there, it's right in front of you. Once you realize that you have like 15 seconds or less than that, you just try to round up whatever you want to say. Thank you once again.
That's right.
Dr. Sir, I wanted to say something before she steps down from stage.
Thank you for that opportunity again. Fatia Robundade.
Sir.
Like she has just commented now, you have lot of points, and you are smart. Good.
Thank you, sir.
But upon all, in your first presentation, you use some acronym that you never told us what they stand for, what they mean. And in the second presentation, you are mixing up. At times, you want to call agricultural sector, you are calling oil sector. At times, you want to call oil sector, you are mixing it with agricultural sector. So when next you have this opportunity of this presentation, try to be calm. It's your work. get mastery of that thing and you present it. You don't have to feel fidgety, and just be yourself. It's one of the things that will help you as you go. God bless you.
Please, once again, put your hands together for Fatia or Arugudale. Thank you. That was a wonderful presentation.
It's the orator.
Next time on the Orators.
Then I will also want you to take this home.
The next budget is usually being marked based on what is said.
Please, can you do me a favor? A round of applause for all of them.
It's the orator.
Building tomorrow's leaders today.